Hello, this is step 2. We will be making the pillow. First, grab the pillow's fabrics. The side with the texture more visible is the outer surface. Face the outer surface away, and have the inner side facing forward. Grab a ruler, and measure 6 centimeters from the bottom of the fabric. Mark at the 6 centimeters with a fabric marker. From the left side, mark at 7 centimeters. Now get the circle-shaped fabric and place it where the marks meet. Use a pin to fix the circle in place. We will be using tacking stitches. These are used as temporary stitches. The stitches will be removed later on, so you want the knot on the back. Please check out our tutorial videos for tacking stitch if you need help. After you are done, secure the stitches with few knots on the back. Cut the thread. Next, get the other pillow's fabric. Place the outer side, the side with the texture more visible, facing up. Then, place the fabric we just worked on top of the second fabric. The outer surfaces will be facing each other. Line up the fabrics together neatly and use pins to fix them to each other. Use an erasable fabric marker and draw a sewing line 8 centimeters away from the edge all the way around. Make two marks 5 centimeters long for the opening hole. We will be using back stitching. Start from the mark for the opening. Do not sew between the marks yet. Sew all the way around to the second mark. Please check out our tutorial videos for back stitch if you need help. Once you get to the second mark, bring the needle to the back. Secure the stitches with few knots. Pick 1 or 2 fibers where the thread is coming out, and pull it out to create a knot. Do it one more time and cut the thread. We have completed sewing around the fabric excluding the area for the opening hole. Now, flip the fabric inside out through the opening. Straighten out the fabric neatly. After you straighten out the fabric, use a pin and secure the circle fabric inside in place. Pin through all of the fabrics. We will be using running stitches around the circle-shaped fabric. Use the easy way to start stitching method to begin. Sew around the circle. Do not sew on the circle fabric. Sew about 2 centimeters away from the circle, and only sew the 2 peel of fabrics together. Please look at Figure 2D on the paper instructions. Also, check out our tutorial video for running stitch if you need help. They are similar to tacking stitches, but smaller. When you are done, bring the needle to the back and use the easy way to end stitching method. Pick 1 or 2 fibers where the thread is coming out, and pull to create a knot. Do it one more time. Insert the needle between the fabrics and pull it away from the knots. Pull on the thread and cut it. The thread will disappear inside the pillow. Okay, now let's remove the tacking stitches. Use scissors and carefully cut the knots for the tacking stitches and pull the thread out. For the next part, please cut out the template of the pillow. This is the actual size. We will be using this to help us draw the sewing line for the puppy's face. I followed the line and cut the outline of the face. For the eye, poke through the paper along the line and make few marks. Trace the outline of the head or make dots so you can connect them. Also, mark where the nose is. Now retrace the outline of the head or connect the dots to make it more visible. Measure from the left side to the face. You want the length between to be 2.5 centimeters. Mark at 2.5 centimeters. We will be using running stitch for the head. Before we start, straighten out the ends and shape the pillow as neatly as you can. If you have a clothes iron, I highly recommend ironing it after you straighten the edges out. It will make the pillow look prettier. Okay, let's sew on the outline of the head with running stitch. Sew both of the fabrics together. We want the knot to be hidden, so insert the needle between the fabrics and pull it out like this. Now follow the sewing line and apply running stitch through both of the fabrics. At the end, insert the needle into the fabric and bring it out from the back. Secure the stitches with the easy way to end stitching method. Pick 1 or 2 fibers where the thread is coming out, and pull to create a knot. Do it one more time. This way the knots will not show. Then insert the needle between the two fabrics and pull it out away from the knots. Pull on the thread and cut it. Prepare the fiber fill for the next part. We are going to fill up the pillow with fiber fill. It helps to break the fiber fill into smaller pieces before putting it in. Let's start with the face. Push it through the space we left. It is best to fill in the furthest areas first. As you fill, make sure the seam allowance is going in one direction. You want the flapping side to all go up or down. This way the edges of the pillow will look nice and smooth. Do not put too much fiber fill. Squeeze the head and see if it is soft. When you press on it, the pillow should go in nice and softly. Continue filling the rest of the pillow as you check the seam allowance. When you finish putting in the fiber fill, let's close the opening. Use a fabric marker and draw a sewing line on both sides. We will be using slip stitch to close the opening. Do not start right at the opening. Go about 1 or 2 centimeters away from the opening and insert the needle from inside. Start slip stitching over the existing stitches and close it. When you get to the end, do the same thing as the beginning. Instead of stopping right at the end, make few more stitches. Secure the stitches with few knots. Pick 1 or 2 fibers where the thread is coming out and pull it out to create a knot. Do it one more time. Insert the needle into the pillow and pull it away from the knots. Pull on the thread and cut it. All we have left are the eye and the nose. Connect the dots for the eye we made previously. Use brown thread for the eye and the nose. Apply back stitches to the eye. Use the easy way to start stitching method to begin. Prepare threaded needle with a loop at the end. Pick 1 or 2 fibers of the fabric and pull the needle through the loop at the end. Follow the sewing line and back stitch. When you are done, pick 1 or 2 fibers where the thread is coming out and pull it out to create a knot. Do it one more time. Insert the needle into the pillow and pull it out away from the knots. Pull on the thread and cut it. For the last step, grab the nose felt. Place the nose on the face. Look at the paper template to see where it should go. We will be using hemming stitch and brown thread for the nose. Please check out our tutorial videos for hemming stitch if you need help. At the end, secure the stitches. Pick 1 or 2 fibers where the thread is under the nose felt, and pull it out to create a knot. Do it one more time. Insert the needle into the pillow and pull it away from the knots. Pull on the thread and cut it. Good work. Please continue to the last step.